In this video, I'm going to explain why you should have multiple sources of income online, or otherwise bad things may happen. So let's get started. Howdy ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, this is going to be a quick and sweet video where I'm going to explain why you should have multiple sources of income. So let's talk about this. And if you don't know, my name is Alexo, and if you still haven't left a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, just go right below and just do that. And if you are still struggling with your self-publishing business, still haven't reached those first $1,000 per month, or you just don't know how to build a book business on Amazon that keeps making more and more money monthly, and you would love to have one, then check out my newest course called Self-Publishing Money Machine. I'm going to leave a link right below in the description from this video. Just click on it to get more information about this fabulous course. So let's talk about this. Why should you have multiple sources of income online? Well, this is a good idea, a good plan for you to keep in the back of your head or mind or whatever. Okay. All your eggs in one basket. Okay. I'm not sure if you know this idea, but let's imagine that you're with the basket just going around through the forest with your basket, and you're just putting all of your eggs into that basket. Then all of a sudden something happens, you get scared, and you just let your basket fall, and all of those eggs just break out, and you just don't have eggs. And that's basically the idea with just focusing on a single business. It's not a good idea focusing on a single business, especially online. There's a lot of things that can happen. Many times, for example, with self-publishing, you're building a business on a platform that you have basically no control over. It's Amazon, and they can do anything that they want. So some businesses also will eventually collapse or lose traction. People just lose interest on the business that you are providing. They stop buying and so on. So some businesses that you build, eventually that may happen. Okay, the same thing happens with self-publishing. When you publish a book about a particular topic, and that is a super hot topic at the moment, after a few months probably people just aren't interested in that topic. Okay, same thing happens with other types of businesses. They tend to collapse, lose traction, people just lose interest on that particular business. That is the reason why you should just, once you have a business, you should keep building businesses so you don't have everything just in a single place. Okay, because a lot of bad things may happen if you have everything in a single place. Another thing which I already explained a bit about is you may get deplatformed from one, or you can't ban or whatever. Okay, if you're building a business on, for example, on Amazon, and you can build several types of businesses such as self-publishing, FBA, and so on, it is not a good idea once you reach for example, once you reach a specific amount of money, it is a good idea for you to start thinking about building another business on another platform. Because what may happen is Amazon may close your account for whatever reason they think that they should close your account. And believe me, once Amazon closes your account, you can cry, you can do whatever you want. And Amazon simply doesn't care, because it's a company that does billions and billions of dollars every single month. And you're just a guy, even if you're doing quite a lot of money for you, you're still just not doing much money for Amazon. Okay, so you gotta be careful with that. This includes also with for example, if you provide content, you have a website, you have a YouTube channel, and you provide content to your audience, it is also a good idea for you to have your content spread through several platforms. Because something that is happening a lot through YouTube now is several people are getting their accounts closed, their YouTube channels closed, and it doesn't take much for you to get your YouTube channel closed. You just need to say something that YouTube doesn't like, and that may happen. So it's something that you need to be careful. Also, you become a more resourceful person, because just focusing on one business, I mean, it gets to a point where you really don't have much to expand as a person when in terms of knowledge. I mean, you learn that business, you know it well, and yeah, you're kind of closed over there. Of course, there are always some things that you can perfect even more, but it gets to a point where I mean, the learning curve is just, you're just not learning more, and you just become more resourceful when you decide, okay, I already have this business, it's successful, and now I'm going to learn another business that is completely different, and I'm going to learn new skills. You just become overall more resourceful, because if something happens to one of those businesses, you still have a business running, but also if you also have the skills, okay, that you learn by building those businesses. And one of the most important things that you have is really the skills that you learn by building these businesses, which you can use later on to build other businesses. Okay, so you just become overall more resourceful. The other thing I want to talk about is when you start. Okay, when you start, it is a good idea for you to put all of your eggs on one basket for a period of time, because you need to put your eggs in one of the many baskets that you have, because you have several types of online businesses that you can build online, and it's a good idea for you to focus on one single business. This is something that a lot of people do get wrong, is that they focus on one business for like a month, they don't have the results that they were expecting, then they quit, they go to another business that they think that they can make more money. The same thing happens, then they quit, and then when you put everything together, they really haven't accomplished much. What you should do when you are starting out is focus on one business. It doesn't matter what it is, it can be any business out there. If it's a proven business, by this I mean it's a business that you have a lot of people already making money, then it's a proven business, and you can also make money with that business. Of course, if you start, you may see some failure because you still don't know exactly what you're doing, but eventually, if you keep going, if you keep refining your skills, eventually you will become successful. But at first, you should focus on one business at a time. Just focus on it until you become successful at it. Becoming successful is reaching a fair amount of money with that business. Okay, once you reach a fair amount of money, for example with publishing, it can be like $8,000 or $6,000, $10,000, whatever. Once you reach that amount of money, it is a good idea for you to start focusing on another business. I'm not saying for you to stop focusing on that business that is already successful, but you should also start thinking about another business, because you don't want to put everything over there, just over there. But at first, yes, you need to focus on one business until you become successful, because that's the only way that you're going to become successful, is focusing on one thing at a time. Once you have one thing that is successful, then go to another business, rinse and repeat the same process. Then once you become successful at that other business, then you can do another thing. You can invest that money in another business. You can make, I don't know, you can invest in real estate, you can invest in precious metals, you can do whatever you want, okay? But at that point, you already have at least two businesses that are making money, okay? And examples of ways to make money online. It doesn't matter what you choose. These are businesses that are proven to make money online. They are proven to work. Now, if you get into one of them and it's not initially working for you, that doesn't mean that you can't eventually make it work. It just means that at that specific time, you're just not following the right strategies. You're doing something wrong. Or probably you got information from someone who is not providing the best information that you should follow. That's also something that you need to be careful online. If you decide to choose one of these businesses, try to find someone who, well, it's kind of hard for you to say, but try to find someone who seems honest. Try to find someone who provides results, okay? And you can get that person course if you want, or whatever, or you can follow that person YouTube channel, whatever it is. Try to find someone who seems to provide some legit information. And you gotta be careful nowadays, because there's a lot of people providing bad information. And one of the things that happens online is, by following strategies that simply aren't effective, is that you waste a lot of time, and until you figure what you are doing wrong, it may take months. Okay, so over here you have some examples of ways of making money online. Affiliate marketing is basically you just promoting products that belong to other people. You have websites that are quite popular. I don't suggest for you to. It's not. I don't really like those websites that much. Like JVZoo, ClickBank. I don't think there are the best places for you to find products to promote, because most of those products are pretty cheap or just average price, and you don't make much money. The other thing is self-publishing, which is basically building a book business online, which is a business I suggest beginners to start because it's perhaps one of the easiest businesses for beginners to start. I'm not saying that there's not a learning curve. There's definitely a learning curve when it comes to self-publishing, but compared to other businesses online, it's easier. You have e-commerce store. You can build an e-commerce store using Shopify. Create your products, services, probably one of the hardest ones over here, because it takes a lot of effort for you to create your own products. It can be, for example, an informational course. If you have any useful skill that you see that you can provide to other people, so you basically become an instructor, and you can provide that you can teach those skills to other people through a video course or whatever. You can do that. I mean, you can create your own course. I would say out of this all over here, it is perhaps the hardest one, but also the one where you feel the best. At least for me, I feel the best by creating my own products. I'm teaching other people how to become successful, but it's also the hardest one, and possibly the one where you can make the most money, okay, if you know what you are doing. And lastly, FBA, which is also related to Amazon. Okay, so any one of these choices over here will make money. Okay, some of them make more money than others, but all of them make money. They are proven to work. Okay, so don't complicate stuff. Okay, choose one. And there's also other ones which I didn't mention over here, of course. But there's other ways of you making money that you can try. But these are proven to work. Okay, if you choose one of these options, you can make money with them as long as you follow the strategies that work. You can make money with them. Okay, that is all for this video. If you have any questions related to self-publishing or whatever, you can leave it on the comment section right below. Also, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can receive more of these videos weekly. And also check out my newest course called Self-Publishing Money Machine. Okay, I'm going to leave a link right below in the description from this video. Just click on it, get more information, because this course, if you want to publish books on Amazon, it's going to help you tremendously on making money on Amazon and so on. So check my course right below. Okay, so that is all for now. Stay tuned with Alexo, and bye.